Right now, 8:20 for The Brief, our weekly collaboration with the LA Times. The LA Unified School District has agreed to pay $6.5 million in a settlement to a former student after they sued them and two of its teachers for failing to report that they were sexually abused by a science teacher. And this is not the first sex abuse case that they've had to pay out millions for. LA Times investigative crime reporter Richard Winton has been following this case. He's here to explain. And, Richard, off air a few minutes ago, you told me that this case you've been following a very long time, and it has continued to just evolve through the years.
Yeah, I mean, the actual incident, the actual rape by the teacher happened back in 2007. What makes this case extraordinary and why the district paid so much money is two of their administrators, at that time they were a principal and an assistant principal, were actually convicted of violating the state's mandatory reporter law, which is basically a law which says, hey, you're a teacher, you must report if you learn of abuse of a minor. This is a very rare event. All these years later, last year, the student involved, a 17-year-old girl who was the victim at the time, sued the district. Recently, there was a settlement of $6.5 million, which is a lot for an individual.
That's a lot of money. Yep.
Typically, about $1.3 million is the settlement for an individual case.
So it's quite a bit. And when you look at the dollars, I want to break down the legal aspect with you as well. Really, they could have been convicted of violating a state law as a district and as educators if you dive into this.
Yeah, I mean, this is an unusual case. And what makes it even more unusual, and they use this in the lawsuit, is after these two people were convicted, this principal and assistant principal, they were kept on by the district and actually promoted, which is not something you necessarily want to present to a jury, that you actually promoted someone after they'd have been convicted of covering up a sex crime.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents outraged when they read the article as well. We know this is not the first case of this kind for LAUSD. Just recently, they paid $52 million to settle a lawsuit over sexual abuse claims of a wrestling coach at one of their high schools in Sun Valley. There's been even more in the past few decades. Your colleagues have been reporting on this the last few days. How costly will this get for LAUSD, and how will it affect their overall budget, which is a huge part of the city's budget? Well,
the LAUSD has already paid out about $400 million over the last decade, or about decade and a half. There was a law basically on the books last year which allowed people who to remove the statute of limitations and essentially let people sue for years and years of abuse going back. That is impacting a lot of child agencies, or agencies which help deal with children. The county, for recently, on Tuesday, when it set its budget, set up as much as $1.6 billion to $3 billion for its facilities, because it's concerned about its child camps, the juvenile halls, and other facilities it held children in, because they have hundreds and hundreds of potential abuse cases which could go to trial.
Wow. Richard, thank you for your reporting. We appreciate you being here this morning to describe some of this. And you can read the full article by scanning the QR code on your screen right now. You can also find this full segment on kcalnews.com/SeenOnTV.